What's going on, boys? It's your boy Dev back on Madden 24 Colts franchise, man. We are in a bit of an interim recording scenario, man. I know I was bouncing around. I'm in a different room now, but I will be in Seattle this time in like 2 weeks, so just bear with me if my background is bouncing around to different areas. I know y'all don't really care about the background anyways, but just a heads up. So you're like, Devin, why are you in a different bedroom now? That's why, man. Background should not depict our performance in the game, and I don't expect it to. So let's get right into it, man. We are headed into a prospect spotlight, which are always almost dog shit. We also have a scouting focus player scenario to take care of. So let's get into it. Let's go. I expect this guy to suck. DeMarcus Zimmerman. He's outstanding. He's standing out from other prospects in terms of his football IQ. Consider scouting right end DeMarcus Zimmerman for further evaluation of his ability. Now, they almost always suck, but let's see. Is right end DeMarcus Zimmerman someone we missed, potentially? No, not really. D, block shed. B, finesse move. C, power move as a speed rusher. He actually looks like a really good athlete. I mean, could end up being someone in round 2 to 3 that's decent. B, finesse moves. Good traits. I mean, they said he's okay. That might be the best suggested player we've seen, because most of the time they stink. And we're getting into focus players, man. Let's choose our focus players for the year. Who do we want to take the next step on? I'd say Jarek Parham. We've got up to 90% on. That is a new development. He was at like 55 or something. And we know he's going to be pretty damn good. And we found out he has B pass block. It was A to C before, I believe. And he looks really good. Outside of D pass block power and D run block power, this looks like a very, very good player. He also has A to B injury. Jarek Parham could be our new guard tackle of the future, potentially. If we end up getting a top 3 pick, I wouldn't be opposed to taking Jarek Parham. Now, he potentially could be someone we use our focus player on, because we are then going to learn if he's worth it. Now, also, before we do this, I'm going to go into my favorite list and remove guys that we're not interested in taking anymore. Titus Harvin, a round 1 to 2 guy with round 1 projection. Maybe he's worth keeping in the mix, but honestly, even if he's a freak athlete, C pass block with the amount of times we block with F stamina, he's not that bad. He's very well rounded with A's across the board besides C pass block. But I guess we'll see what kind of athlete he is. Dustin White, someone I'm not interested at all in anymore. Demario Dickerson, not someone I'm interested in. Clayton Bradley, not someone I'm interested in. So that really clears up our selections. The guys I really want to know their value is, I want to know about LaMichael Spillman. He is 23 years old. B's across the board. Looks like a pretty damn good athlete. And he's around 1 to 2 guy with really good attributes, man, and really good traits. So do we need DT? Not necessarily, but it's always a good position of depth to have. So let's go choose focus players. I want to know 100% about Jarek Parham, man. We want, if he's a top 5 tackle, he's the only one left on our board besides Titus Harvin that would rival Pierre Hall. So if Jarek Parham comes back and he's a round 1 or round 1 to 2 guy, then we're not interested in him anymore, and it really makes our decision that much easier. So Jarek Parham is our first favorite we are going to select. I do think LaMichael Spillman is somebody I want to know a lot more about. If he's 100% and he does end up being a true talent, then that's someone we want, because thing about these positions is, like, especially with DT, like, we've already got Kwity Paye. We've already got Josh Harper. If we're taking a third position of depth, I need to know that he's legit. We definitely don't need safety, in my opinion, though. I'm not using it on a kicker. George Tolbert looks like an amazing athlete. If he has B finesse moves at a run stopper, this could be a very, very good pick. I just don't know that it's going to matter. We might just take him regardless. It might pay to learn more about Stephon Favors. I know we already have edge rushers, but he has amazing traits. A to B finesse move. I want to know if that's A or not. He has B block shedding as well. Can still block shed. A to B stamina, impact, play rec, B to C injury. I want to know more potentially about him, and also looking at Dom Craig, another edge rusher. He's got A power moves, and he's 21 years old out of LSU. It says the best fit for him is on the Colts. He's a great athlete. I think we're going to use it on Dom Craig. He's B to D injury. We definitely, even though we have Aaron Adams, with the loss of Josh Allen, I'm not opposed to moving things around. Say we move Owe up to outside linebacker, and then Owe and Moss play outside, and then Dom Craig and Adams play down. You know, we need to start building depth at pass rusher because a lot of these contracts are going to start to become complicated pretty quickly here as we need to pay guys more. Our 3 focus players are going to be Jarek Parham, the top 5 tackle, Dom Craig, the right end power rusher, and LaMichael Spillman, the defensive tackle. Jarek Parham, LaMichael Spillman were just already at 90 and 95% on, so this should get us over the edge. Dom Craig, we're at 50, so probably won't get us the true talent reveal, but it should give us a much better idea of how good he is and if he's worth the pick. I love this. Let's lock in, and we will know next week. It's 1 per week that we get to find out about, I believe. So next week we should know if Jarek Parham is going to be our tackle or if we're taking Pierre Hull. Let's get into weekly strategy, boys, and then it's game time versus the Titans. We have their first round pick, so we got to beat them and get that pick to be even better. Let's go. Okay, we got a couple of upgrades ahead of week 11, man. Quincy Moss, the notable one, going up to an 81 overall speed rusher. Let's go. +2 power move for him, +1 man, +2 tackle, +1 zone. A speed rusher upgrade gets him +2 power move. Weird, but power moves pretty much non-existent. Finesse move up to 89. We're a little bit too deep at pass rusher, honestly. Like, I wish sometimes we weren't as deep, so like guys like Quincy Moss could go off and get like 15 sacks, but it's just not going to happen. If we look at the sack numbers here so far, 8.5 sacks for Owe, 3.5 for Adams, 2.5 for Moss, 3.5 for Pay. So there's a severe drop-off after Odafe Owe, and then it's pretty even among the rest of the guys. Okay, that was Odenigbo's first sack of the year last week. Okay. Owe had, what did he have? Double-digit sacks, 11 or 12 sacks last year. He is 3rd in the league right now with 8. Myles Garrett has 19 through 10 games. Unbelievable. He's going to shatter the NFL record. So with that being said, we are up against the 4-6 Titans. We smoked them last time. Will Levis couldn't take care of the football, and I'm hoping that we can do more of the same this week as we completely shut down the Giants last week. I expect us to handle business on an 80 overall offense, but we might have trouble moving the football in their defense. Let's go. Keep in mind as well, boys, Craig Fox is back this week. But the Titans are going to get the ball first, and that is always usually our favorite thing as defense gets to come out first and hopefully punch him in the mouth. Let's go. Okay, defense coming out here. We got Adams and Owe rushing. See what they can do here on Levis. And he's got a guy open. Good tackle, Emmanuel Hadley. Just right in the cover 2 zone bucket is Braylon Fenderson, the X-Factor sophomore receiver. This is a sneaky good offense. I know they're only an 80 overall, but they've got some players, dude. They're really hindered by their quarterbacks overall and their line, I believe. But, dude, they've got some really, really nice receivers. Not an X-Factor, but a really good tight end in Dalton Conrad. That's got to be... Cross missed it! Cross took a bad angle. I did, and I went behind the football, and it's completed to Ridley. That's it. That was nearby. Cracked Conrad. Oh, Henry puts Pay in the dirt. Says, I'm not paying my damn tolls. Pay him yourself. Goal line stand here. Let's go. Shoot the gap. Pay gets him. He gets his revenge. Time to pay your tolls, Henry. The bills are racking up. It's time for the debt collector. Quiddy Pay. out of reach. Ridley was open, had a step on Brents, and they are going to settle for a field goal from the 3-yard line. Talk about a defensive stand on the goal line. Let's go. Offense coming out here against one of the better defenses in the league as well. The Giants, we had a little bit of trouble moving the football early and then kind of took over. But Marco's going to have a big-time run here around the edge and down for 17 yards. Early game, he is always freaking money. It's once the teams start to plan on the run that he starts to usually fall apart a bit. But we're going to have stiff arms from Thomas. Keep going. Big boy football. Come on, baby. We got Williams. It's out of reach. On the run, out of reach. He was so glaringly open. Williams this time. He's got a lead speed, and he's got a first down to the 23. It's a 29-yard gain for J-Mo. J-Mo finding a way to get the job done every single time for us out of the slot. Go RPO here. Oh, and it's no block by Woodson. He goes deep to the safety. What about the corner? We have Woodson in the corner of the end zone. We missed him by a mile. I think we may have lowered QB accuracy, but Richardson has really slung some footballs out of reach these last couple games. And we had Jelani, and after the missed throw to Woodson in the end zone, we have to settle for 3, and it's a little bit frustrating that our 99 overall quarterback is missing open throws. That's the issue I have with sliders sometimes, but it is 3-3 now. We at least are able to tie it up, but the issue with sliders is that sometimes, like, you're trying to compensate so much for, you know, the difficulty of, you know, how good your team is, that it becomes a little bit unrealistic when we'd expect a 99 overall quarterback, which essentially is like Mahomes and Lamar level, to not miss many wide open throws to the end zone. 2nd and 5 here. Conrad picks up a big gain. Thank you, Adams. Made the play. 5 for 16 for Henry. Nothing crazy. Pretty good coverage. Open. Strip the ball out. Come on. Cisco make the tackle. Good tackle, buddy. We click off. We let Cisco handle business, and it's a TFL. And we are headed to the second quarter here, boys. 3-3. It's a run play here. It's broken tackle. Henry still stumbling forward. Unbelievable. 3rd and 1 now. Outside handoff here. It's a big gain. There's nobody there. 8 for 38 for Henry. They are toting the rock here, and we got to get it together. Try and force him in. There's no block sheds anywhere, and it's a Henry touchdown. Nobody wants to shed their block at all. It was the most dominant downfield blocking I've ever seen. If Marco Thomas could get that work, he'd run for 5,000 yards in a game. Down 10-3. Let's dial in. More points than the Giants scored all last game. Check down to Williams. He's got the first, hopefully. 9 yards. Close. Okay, here we go. Read option. Reading the outside. We're going to have a big gain here. No, we're not. But we are going to get the first. Play action here on first. Feels like it could work. They do have an X-Factor corner in Adonis Gaines, who was drafted last year, I believe. Is he a rookie? Maybe a second-year player? I do remember him. We got Carlos Woodson. We missed him. Perfect accuracy. No shot. I'm not pass leading him at all. I know pressure's right in our face, but we didn't even get an under pressure animation. So freaking frustrating, bro. He's running in place. Get out of the backfield, man. I'm trying to throw the football to him, and I can't. Dial in 3rd and 22. Someone make a play, please. Cruz. It's intercepted. It's intercepted. Adonis Gaines. Oh, the defensive sliders are really freaking noticeable, man. This is tough. This is really tough. I'm making bad reads. I'm trying to force the football. Gotta play better. That's it! Henry's got X factor. Please make a play. We're forcing him back. It's a yard gain. I'm going to cover the running back with Cisco here. And we've got pressure. It's Adams. Adams, against his former team again, knocks them out of field goal range. Remember last time he played this team, he had double-digit sacks. He had a scoop and score touchdown. And now he sacks them out of scoring range and keeps it a one-possession game. Maybe the biggest play of this game so far. And we got to dial in. We got 3 points with 3:56 left in the first half. We got to dial in. We don't get any blocking. Luckily, Thomas gets upfield. We got Woodson, though. Catches it. He might have had a chance to go all the way had I had the ability to make a move there. No, we got Woods. Wins immediately. Mossed him. What is this route? It's elite speed from Adonis Gaines probably, but, I mean, he's behind him, guys. Adonis Gaines is burned, but then because of the corner route, if he's running a streak, it's way better. But because he has to run a corner route, he has to undercut it and then lands right into Adonis Gaines' shoulder. Oh, man, we got Will Mallory, but there's a penalty. Hopefully it's interference. Guys were running in place. They finally call this. No, it's holding on us. Open your eyes, ref. Jeff Williams gets called for the hold. It's 2nd and 20 now. We cannot get any luck our way against this squad. Got to hit Woodson again. He's going to run around him, and he's going down the numbers, around the edge, and he's gone. Carlos Williams to the house. It's Carlos Woodson. Mix up the name, but I know who I'm talking about. Carlos Woodson, big play specialist. He always finds a way, man, and gets us right back into this game with a tie scoring touchdown. Let's go. Really needed that, man. We were struggling to move the football. Weaves around the defender, makes multiple guys miss diving for him, and takes it all the way to the house. He will be your offensive player of the year. No doubts in my mind, man. Knockout with Brents. Let's go. Play action. Bounces off some... What the hell? It bounced off a lineman's back. Hiding in the line. He hangs on to the football. It's Ridley. Givens, really good coverage. Just a really good catch through contact for Ridley. Oh, that's a big play. Make the tackle. Hadley can't. I don't blame him. That's Givens. Oh, I animated. But Cisco able to knock it out. But Givens a step behind. That's mine. That's dead. What? Linebackers do not animate, bro. That's ridiculous how I'm not able to pick this off. I'm running the route for him practically. And for some reason, it weaves me away from him. Why am I weaving away from him? No interception. It's a touchdown right through our face. And we're getting cheated right now. But that's okay, man. 17 points already to this 80 overall Titans offense. I told you they're sneaky, but we're going to find a damn way. Let's go. Got him. Let's pick up blocks downfield. Big time block from Greenberry downfield. Not able to get out of bounds. Get leveled. 2nd and inches here. We're going to run the football here. Pick up the blocks. Get through. I can't get through. There's no conversion because I'm stuck in a vortex of bodies. Go north-south. Marco. Pick it up and take the timeout. We can score on any play. I'm going to give Woodson an opportunity. He gets it. What a catch. Animates down the sideline. We got Williams here. He's got speed. And he's down at the 1-yard line here. We got to take our final timeout. We're going to give Money Marco a carry up the middle. Let's go. All right, that was a mistake. 3rd and goal here. They were ready for the run. We got the run. We got the run. Money Marco gets it done. Tie game. Let's go, baby. Marco Thomas back in the end zone. And it is a good sight to see as we tie this one up with 7 seconds left in the first. 17-17. We got a close battle here with the Titans. Woodson 3 for 122 and a touchdown. Big first half from our guy, the leading receiver in the NFL for a reason. He's lightning in a bottle. Got Woods down the sideline. Jelani Woods hit the truck. He can't, but it's down to the 36. What a play to Jelani Woods. That's going to be read option. Richardson get a block downfield from Williams. Run around the defender to the end zone. And he's down at the 1. Are you kidding? Javon Holland hawked us down at the 1-yard line. We're on RPO here, zone peak. We got 2 options at receiver. Let's see if Woodson can get open here. Nope, it's a handoff to Marco, and he punches it in. He may not be getting much yardage out there, but he's coming up clutch for us on the goal line and getting more XP for his development. He's got 11 total TDs, the announcer just said, on the year. And we're trying to get him a offensive rookie of the year. And we're coming back out trying to stop this Titans unit that has really been effective at moving the football in chunks. Outside handoff. Force the loss, and Henry, say bye-bye to your X Factor. He's brought down in the backfield. Huge play. Cross combines with Dent for the tackle. Go get him. Intercepted! Deontay Poindexter's got the football. Big time! Poindexter, someone we want to make more plays just like that, has lockdown coverage, and he gets the pick. Marco. Give it to Marco! Around the edge, down to the 11. 11 carries for 45 and 2 touchdowns. Lob it up to Pittman in the end zone, and he comes down with it. What a play. I told you we want to give him more opportunities. They press him against a smaller corner. We lob it up to Michael Pittman in the end zone, comes down with it through contact. What a freaking play. And like I said, we've got a big body receiver in Michael Pittman. We need to utilize him more as we don't really take advantage of what he's good at, which is red zone threat, man. Probably going to have under 1,000 yards again, but he should have close to probably 15 touchdowns by the end of this season. Dent tracking. What a play by Pay. It is. Outside handoff here. Look at the gang tackling. Johnson and Cisco. What a play, dude. The Titans have looked like a different team in this second half. Big time shot. Chester Dent puts him on his ass. The Dent put a dent in his head. And I am blown away. He did not fumble the football there. What a grab. Woodson on the sideline. Don't lead him. Don't force it out of bounds. Just hit him where he is, and it's a money throw. Oh, he has rack him up. He has rack him up. He has rack him up. I thought he had double me. I'm like, just chuck it up to him. Why not? Big mistake by me. Damn it. Needs to be lobbed outside shoulder. It's a throw out of sack, and it is going to be a 57-yarder for Matt Gay to put us up 17 and make it a very tough 3-point game comeback for the Titans. Locked in, baby. Matt Gay does not miss, and he puts us up by 3 scores. Titans coming back out. 1:05 left in the third. This game far from over, but they really have to get something going here. Another run. Chester Dent in the backfield, doesn't matter. He breaks the tackle. Play action. No, it's not. It's a run. They're just running the football every time. Henry's got 18 carries right now with a quarter to go. Down 3 scores. Apparently not a priority to pass the football for them. It's another run. Holy smokes, guys. I've never seen anything like this. They refuse to pass the football when they're down 3 scores. Do you guys want to win? Giants did the same thing last game. Like, they had it. You still are not out of this. but you can't run it every play. We sent the guy, and the running back's open. Given screaming in. Hadley intercepted. Back-to-back games with a pick. And we take it out stupidly, but big time. Hadley getting one, and he needs to get superstar development, man. It's a long time overdue. Give the kid a chance. Back-to-back games with a pick. Oh, big time broken tackle, Marco. Got to get it to Williams. We're about to get crushed. Use his speed to pick up the first. Someone's going to win here. It is Woodson. But the defender actually closes and recovers to play lockdown coverage. Unbelievable. It's going to be a Colts punt. Poindexter lights up Fenderson. Somebody check his knees. And Titans really pretty much have to score on this drive if they want a shot. Levis needs to stop throwing interceptions. Conrad picks up the first. Another. Dude, Conrad's still going. Big time gain for Dalton Conrad. 4:10 left. They're just dumping it down to their tight end every play. Big time hit. Nick Cross, good open field tackle. 3rd and 2 here. JC Can over the middle. It's completion. Flat was wide open. It's wide open. Nick Cross gets juked out. It's a touchdown for Burks. That was a disgusting juke. And a big-time score from the Titans makes it a 10-point game now. 3:25 left, 3 timeouts. We still got to really be careful to take care of the football here. We're going to try and tote Marco Thomas. Try and get out of here because if we make it, it's an onside kick. Fuck. And I have to burn a timeout. Like, that's a dumb mistake. Hands team, come on. There you go. J-Mo's got it. J-Mo broken tackle on the onside kick. He's gone. Touchdown on the onside. I've never done that in Madden. What? What? Oh my God. J-Mo Williams scores on the onside kick return. I have never, ever, ever done that in Madden. Across any Madden. And Madden 24, we score off the kick return off the onside kick. That puts this game away, pretty much, in my opinion. 41-24. What a play. That's mine, though. Cisco, user pick. Give me my cookies. Play. Jelani Woods. What a grab. 41-24, man. It was a really close game. 10 points. Tied at halftime. They get outscored. Titans get outscored 24-7 in the second half. And Marco's got a big time gain here. Juke. Broken tackle. Marco, keep going. Pittman ices it. I keep saying everybody's icing it, but really every time somebody makes a big play, Pittman gets another jump ball touchdown in this game, man. He is just automatic there. I don't think throughout this rebuild, we really have not taken advantage of him enough. And that's, if I had one big regret in this thing, it was that we didn't develop Michael Pittman the way I'd wanted us to. And that's just because I'm in general more of a kind of rack ball, speedy receiver kind of fan. But Michael Pittman does things that those guys can't. I mean, Woodson after the catch specialist, but Pittman is a win at the line, jump ball, come down with it kind of guy, and he is elite at that. So we still have time with him at 27, I think he's 28. But if he doesn't get superstar this year, it's pretty much on the downward end for him. But he is really good overall to be able to get something going. So, oh, that's a big-time sack. It's Kwity Paye and Odafe Owe combining. Sandwiched Levis. Jump ball. It was out of bounds anyways, but Cross knocks it out to ensure that we get the W here. And 48-24, boys. We get the W against the Titans, giving them another loss, completing the sweep, and making their first-round pick that we traded for that much better, man. The heist of a lifetime, it looks like, trading for Aaron Adams and giving up Javon Holland, picking up a first-rounder. That might be the heist of the series potentially, but J-Mo up there as well. Anthony Richardson, 122.3 passer rating, 14-25, 304, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Will Levis, 77.8, 21-31, 278, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So very, very different days for the quarterbacks. Derrick Henry, 19 of 93 with a touchdown. Marco Thomas, 16 of 81 and a touchdown. So Marco has the better average day and also had more touchdowns. So outperforming Derrick Henry is our undrafted rookie free agent running back. He's been unbelievable and continues to impress. Anthony Richardson, 2 for 36. Ran it down to the 1 yard line. Almost had a rushing touchdown as well. Levis, 1 carry for 2 yards. Dalton Conrad leads the Titans 9 for 105 and a touchdown. Williams 5 for 71 and did have the kick return touchdown on the onside, which I've never done before. Woodson again dominates 4 for 151 and a touchdown. Had the 72-yarder. Also had 1 drop because I thought he had double me as rack him up. Calvin Ridley 4 for 58. Tajay Spears, 3 for 27. Burks, 3 for 49 and a touchdown. Michael Pittman, 2 grabs, 20 yards, 2 touchdowns. And he's going to finish with low yardage numbers probably, but he will have a bunch of touchdowns. Should be closing in on double digits now. Jelani Woods, 2 for 52. Wasn't super involved. Braylon Fenderson, 1 for 15. Marco, 1 for 10. Derrick Henry, 1 for 24. Defensively, sack-wise, Dom Minshew, the stud out of Michigan State, has had 1.5. Aaron Adams, 1 sack. Zach Sealer, 1 sack. Kwity Paye, 1 sack. Half a sack for Al Shire. So we only had 2 sacks. Kwity Paye and Aaron Adams. And not bad, though. I'll take it, honestly, over what we used to do. Deontay Poindexter had an interception. Adonis Gaines had an interception. Emmanuel Hadley had an interception. And so did Andre Sisco, man. Big time days for some interception guys. TFLs, they tore it up with the TFLs. We didn't have anybody with more than 1. Tackle-wise, Andre Sisco, Nick Cross both lead the way with 9 and 8. And we get the W. It was 17-7 at halftime, and it was all Colts in the second. Okay, 15 coach points and some big-time upgrades. Craig Fox gets an upgrade after 1 game back. It was really nice having him back in the lineup, man, and should be going up to a 88 overall. I think we are just going to make him better as a pass protector in general. Doesn't get an overall boost, but gets him +1 pass block, +1 pass block power, which he's very bad at. Well, not terrible at, but 81 pass block power, 71 run block power needs to be upgraded. That's his worst attribute by a mile. And yeah, 93 pass block finesse, 88 pass block now. Looks great. Aaron Adams gets an upgrade after another sack versus his former team, up to 4.5 sacks on the year. And we're just going to make him a better speed rusher. And he's up to an 82 overall X Factor player, +2 finesse move again, +1 hit power. He's up to 91 finesse move now. When we picked him up, he had like, what did he have? 84 finesse move, I think. And now he's +7 on that. And it's really showing. He's had 3 games with a sack, I think. And just because there is a bye in Week 12, man, we are going to also advance to the bye, take care of business there. Shouldn't be much to report in the bye week, but it is good to do that. And we're going to give our guys a break week here in Week 12 to rest up. They've been tearing it up. And it's going to be a team bonding retreat, which gets morale minus awareness. We're not going to stay grinding. I don't want guys to get injured. +10 morale, -5 awareness because they're relaxed. I'll take that all day. That's fine. We should know something about Hopefully, Jarek Parham. Please show me top 5 for Jarek Parham. Please. We didn't find out about Jarek Parham. We didn't find out about LaMichael Spillman. We didn't find out about Dom. Wait, okay. We did find out about Dom Craig. He was in a 50%, and he is now up to an 85%. So Dom Craig was the first reveal man. And what did we find out about him? Okay, he's got A power move. He's got A awareness, C block shed, B play rec, B tackle, B impact. So, and they narrowed down his pursuit to A to B. Stamina D to F, C to D injury. Stamina being D to F isn't a big deal to me just because of the depth we have at that position. I think that this could be a really good player, and I'm hoping that with scouting remaining 85%, we can bring him in for extra workout at the end of the season and find out 100. If he's a top athlete if he ends up being elite at any level, we'll probably be in a really good position to draft him with one of our picks. That being said, that's going to wrap up this one, boys. Big time W over the Titans. They are now 4-7. If they can just continue to lose a couple more games, would be clutch. Would love another top 5 pick. Last year we had number 2 from the Packers. So that was massive. And I'll see you guys in week 13. We take on the Cleveland Browns, and I expect that to be another good game. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it running. Hopefully we find out about Jarek Parham or LaMichael Spillman in week 13. Appreciate you stopping by. Peace.